Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. In this video, I'm going to talk about the SMTP auth submission clients or client submission, right? So what are those and how we can use it for TLS clients, right? So now this specific topic is more over related to the TLS topics or TLS clients we have from the older versions, which is 1.0, 1.1, 1.2, which is a latest one, right? And now there are different scenarios why we wanted to rely on the old TLS clients, right? So similar capabilities available in Exchange Online when we wanted to rely and use those TLS clients platform or TLS basically, right? Now there is not only from Microsoft side, but from different organizations who are providing the different products and services into cloud as well as into the other areas, into the hybrid solutions as well, right? And as per security benchmark, every organization is supposed to be using the latest TLS versions, which is 1.2 and beyond, right? And but still there are many different use cases and scenarios where TLS 1.0 is being still being used, as well as 1.1 is also being used, right? And those are the reasons, and not only those specific reasons, but the reasons includes the applications and systems which are built on top of those TLS versions, and the businesses and companies are not ready to transform that to the modern one, right? Which is a pretty much secure than the previous versions of TLS, right? And when we wanted to use the legacy one, right? And if we are moving it to the modern one, then there should be a way, and there is a way within Exchange Online that we can bring it on and let people use the legacy TLS clients, including 1.0 and 1.1, right? And that's what I'm going to show you in this video, how we can go ahead and enable that TLS client so that those TLS clients would be used for certain scenarios, not everything or not for all scenarios. So it is going to be applicable wherever it is enabled and wherever it is going to be used for particular requirements and use cases, right? So that's how it is going to be. So I'm going to show you how we can enable and simply just disable if in case we have moved out of TLS legacy clients at all, right? So let's jump onto the screen and I'll show you how we can enable it and disable it as per our requirements basically. All right, let me share my screen quickly here and I'll show you. So that's part of Exchange Online and that's what I'm going to show you, right? And when it comes to enabling and disabling same between on-premises and cloud, both environments, definitely that needs to be embedding between both the systems or both the platforms basically. So that's something that we can go ahead and do that, but I'm not going to cover that scenario for now at least. And let's go ahead and do that. All right. So you can see that I'm on Exchange admin portal, right? And from here, we just need to go to settings page here. And you can see there are a bunch of options and the option which is going to be under the mail flow. So once you click on it, you would see bunch of options over here, right? And these are the different features, right? Now you can see that there are options which includes on general security level as well as on the reply all storm protection, message recall, right? So the option which I'm talking about is this one, turn on use of legacy TLS clients, right? So this is that option, and even there is also on the turn off SMTP auth protocol for your organization, right? Now it is set to on, right? So if it is unchecked, that means it is turned on. And if it is something like check, that means we are turning it off. But at the same time, we wanted to use TLS side. So this is on the SMTP auth side, but with the same as TLS legacy clients, which I am talking about, right? And also there is a guide which describes more onto this TLS clients over here. So this is redirecting you to this one where you can see where we can opt in Exchange Online endpoint for legacy TLS clients using SMTP auths, right? Which allows us, which is Exchange Online itself is no longer supporting TLS 1.0 and 1.2, 1.1, right? And since October 2020, but that's something we can use if in case we wanted to use, and there are SMTP endpoints, those are given by Microsoft as well, right? And there's a PowerShell commandlet as well when we wanted to opt in for, and this is how it is going to be. So this is pretty straightforward, which we can simply go ahead and enable or disable, right? And maybe you might say, okay, what is the use case and why should I use it, right? So the first of all, we need to understand what is the requirement, what's the need, what's the requirement basically for the applications or the business needs, and if yes, definitely that can be used, but also that also important to assess and measure the security risk behind it, and then only the decision can be made whether we should use it or it's better to move to the latest and TLS 1.2, which is a brand new and modern TLS authentication client, right? And there should not be a reason to go back to TLS or legacy TLS clients, basically, right? So yeah, this is how it can be taken, right? And it's similarly applicable for POP3 and IMAP4 protocols as well. So which is applicable on those protocols as well, where we can simply use with those if in case we have those in the systems or applications and any of those scenario wherever we wanted to use and apply at all, right? So you can see it has also similar configurable endpoints that we can use, and those would be used, and as per needs we can go ahead and simply turn on and off using the PowerShell as well, right? So this is how it is going to be pretty straightforward to use it, and from this Exchange admin portal you can simply turn it on, and you should be ready to go ahead with this usage, right? Now this is going to be moreover applicable onto those scenario where we have very legacy applications which are built and are relied on legacy TLS connections or clients, basically, right? So you might have seen, and it would be moreover with the database connections or the databases which are built on a kind of relational databases or any other databases, but the way which was connected and built in order to access across the businesses and applications and wherever that is tied up with, then it was with the legacy TLS, whether it is TLS 1.0 or 1.1, right? And even these days, you would see, or you might have seen that each and every operating system is coming with a modern TLS 1.2, right? So even that is also not supporting the legacy authentication methods with TLS clients if it is TLS 1.0 or 1.1, right? So there is something which needs to be modified as per the requirement if in case we don't wanted to modernize the applications or the complete flow of that application to access the modern one or use the modern one, and it's going to be a kind of a reverse back to the legacy TLS versions, right? So yep, that is how it is going to be, and you just need to turn it on by using this method or on just check in and check, right? And based on that, you should be good to go ahead and use it, right? So, yep, that is what I wanted to show you. And this is how you can go ahead and turn it on and off as per needs. And that should be ready to go ahead, right? So, yeah, that is what I wanted to show. Hope you like it. Hope you learned something new out of this video. And I would request you to like this video, share it with your friends and people around you so that they can also know and learn about it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well so that you get to see every new video whenever it is up and available on the channel, right? So yeah, that's all for this video. And thanks for watching, and bye for now.